Alright, welcome y'all. It is July, 28th. July 28th. Today is gonna be a rest day. We just had the push day, or we just had the chest day with a little bit of shoulders and a little bit of abs.
600 feet. Turn left.
Followed by a destructive leg day yesterday. And that's 2 days in a row of hard training, and today is gonna be a rest. I have realized, or I'm coming to realize now, even theory-wise, that especially when you're in a prep like this, that recovery is probably gonna be one of the most important things, because the mindset for training, because I used to do, or I did 6 days a week, and I would count, I'd be like, oh, my arm day's a rest day.
Right.
But the point of doing that was, oh man, I forgot to put air in my tires, oh jeez. But the point of doing that was because I wanted to get more work during in the week, you know, break the stuff down, build it back up, hopefully improve, build some muscle, that kind of thing. However, in a cut, that's pointless because we're not building any muscle necessarily. You know, probably not building any muscle because you're in a deficit over and over, and a pretty heavy one. So it's like getting that extra day of training in that 6th day, breaking it further down, but then not letting your body rest and recover. It's just, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. So instead of sticking to my every single day of the week is gonna be the same as the previous week, now it's just kind of switching to just 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, and the days land where they land, because the priority is not just to get a bunch of volume in hopes of building muscle. It's to maintain performance so that we can maintain what we built. And the only way to maintain performance, hopefully when you're cutting like this, is to make sure that your recovery is very on point. And Brian had, you know, been telling me that and giving me that advice, and I got to take it. I mean, I kind of knew. It's just hard to get over that. A lot of people are like that, you know, they're like stubborn in their ways. Not even stubborn necessarily, but it's like, it just makes so much sense. The more work you do, the better you get. But that's not necessarily true when the work is breaking yourself down. So I guess we should just think about rest as work as well, which we don't think about that as part of it, but resting is an integral part of this whole thing. At the same time, it's not like we're doing nothing today. We are going to be ending up burning a pretty decent amount of calories, because basically I'm about to go do the pop-up event for my business, and basically that involves burning a lot of calories. It's basically doing cardio for about 3 hours. In a way, it's pretty low intensity, but you're today anyways, we're going to be exposed to the elements a little bit, not under the direct sun, but under the heat, the humidity, and then it's just a lot of just constant movement, low intensity but just consistent. So it's actually pretty good cardio. I end up burning a lot of calories from these events, so we won't be doing absolutely nothing, which is good. Now, so I thought I was this is pretty coincidental, but I had this thought yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday. Yesterday for sure. So I had this thought. I was thinking, you know, being almost 6 weeks in this prep in such a caloric deficit, that I've never shot myself down in terms of the caloric deficit so hard so quickly before, and then just kept it up without any breaks for 5.5 weeks. So I was thinking, I wonder if this whole process kind of, for me right now, is just messing with my emotions a little bit, in terms of it's making me more sensitive. Because I feel a little bit more that way, to be honest. It's like I feel a little bit more sensitive right now to stuff. But I kind of find it hard to believe, just because, I mean, I'm always a sentimental person. I've always been a sentimental person, but I don't know, it seems even more so. It's just that I find it a little hard to believe, because I'm not even super lean yet. You know, I would expect that maybe when I get like very lean, like I've done in the past, where I've gotten a lot leaner. But the thing is, in the past, when I've gotten a lot leaner, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, and my emotions do change, but not in this way. It's strange, because normally I get more irate. I'll get more irritable. But this time I haven't been irritable. I haven't been more irate, and I haven't lashed out or just got pissed. Not that I would lash out before, but I would get passive aggressive sometimes, which is not good. But I was pretty lean at the time. Not an excuse. Anyways, this time, especially because I'm trying to be conscious of not doing that. But the point is, this time I've not done any of that. However, I just feel more sensitive to stuff. So I'm not sure if that's a result of the prep. Maybe. I don't know. Has anyone else had any experience with that? Also, I was cutting some meat with a cleaver last night, you know, those Chinese cleavers, and I took a good chunk off my finger here. It was bleeding profusely, so now I got this like waterproof seal band-aid on it. Oh yeah. Alright, well, oh shoot. We've arrived. New Magnolia Brewing Company. It is time to set it up. Alright, this is the place. And this is the vibe. This is my stand, just set up all this stuff. All of this stuff was inside the car. So yeah, now we're gonna get to work. Alright, and we're done. Time to clean up. This guy singing is amazing. His voice is, you would not expect it when you see him, but it's crazy. And that is that. Oh man, so we're at 2,600 calories now. So yeah, we jumped up like 800 according to the Fitbit. Oh boy. So that is work. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. That's what it is. Actually, I didn't actually get any clips, but you know how it is. It's like, when you're at work, you just gotta work. Alright, well I'm gonna go home and eat now. And yeah, good day of rest up in here.